If you're a fan of the great outdoors, then you need to know about leptospirosis. Imagine a microscopic ninja, so small you can't even see it. That's the bacteria behind leptospirosis. This tiny troublemaker can pack a punch, making you sick if it sneaks into your system. Leptospirosis is a disease caused by these bacteria. It's important to know about, especially if you're a fan of the great outdoors. Leptospirosis bacteria, those tiny ninjas, love playing hide and seek. Their favorite hiding spots? Think warm, wet and wild. Picture this, a puddle after a rainstorm, a stream flowing through a farm, or even a muddy field after a soccer game. These bacteria are like tiny swimmers, thriving in water, especially if it's been contaminated by animal urine. We're talking about our furry friends, dogs, rats, even cattle. They can carry the bacteria without even knowing it. Imagine this, a happy dog, tail wagging, relieving itself near a park fountain. Harmless, right? Not if those tiny ninjas are lurking. They can survive in the water for weeks, even months, just waiting for an opportunity to hitch a ride. So, next time you're tempted to splash in that puddle or let your dog drink from a stagnant pond, remember those sneaky ninjas. They might be invisible, but they're out there, waiting to crash your party. So, how do these microscopic ninjas actually get into our systems? It's like a scene from a spy movie, all about stealth and opportunity. They're not picky, these bacteria. They can sneak in through cuts, scrapes, even tiny cracks in your skin. Yeah, remember that puddle we talked about? Walking barefoot through it, prime opportunity for a ninja invasion. But it's not just about open wounds. These crafty bacteria can also slip through the lining of your mouth, nose, and even your eyes. Think about it. Taking a gulp of contaminated water, rubbing your eyes after touching a contaminated surface, even inhaling tiny droplets from contaminated soil. It's all it takes for them to launch their attack. It's like that friend who invites themselves over, only these guests are unwelcome and potentially harmful. The good news, we've got the home court advantage. By understanding their tactics, we can build our defenses and keep these ninjas at bay. Section 4, Leptospirosis red flags from mild to wild symptoms. Remember those ninja bacteria? Well, if they manage to sneak past your defenses, they might start throwing some punches, and by punches, we mean symptoms. The tricky thing is, leptospirosis can be a master of disguise. Sometimes it's mild, like a case of the flu, fever, chills, headache, muscle aches, the usual suspects. But sometimes it can get serious, even life-threatening. We're talking high fever, severe headache, jaundice, that's when your skin and eyes turn yellow, abdominal pain, and even internal bleeding. It's like those ninjas suddenly upgraded to black belts in making you feel awful. Here's the thing, you can't tell just by looking at someone if they have leptospirosis, and you definitely shouldn't try to self-diagnose. If you suspect you've been exposed or you're experiencing any of these symptoms, especially after a potential encounter with contaminated water or soil, don't play doctor. Head straight to a real one. Don't wait, act fast, seeking medical attention for leptospirosis. Nobody enjoys a trip to the doctor, but with leptospirosis, early detection is key. Remember those ninja bacteria? They're sneaky and fast, but so are doctors. With the right treatment, usually antibiotics, they can kick those ninjas to the curb. Early treatment can dramatically increase your chances of a speedy recovery. So if you suspect leptospirosis, don't hesitate. Call your doctor. Section 6, Outsmarting Leptospirosis, your prevention playbook. We've talked about the enemy, tiny ninja bacteria, their sneaky tactics, and how to call for backup, doctors. Now let's talk about the best defense, a solid defense. Preventing leptospirosis is like playing a strategic game. First rule, avoid contact with potentially contaminated water. Stick to swimming pools or clean treated water sources. Gardening, rubber boots are your new best friend. Hiking, long pants and waterproof boots are your armor. Keep your pets vaccinated against leptospirosis. Avoid letting them drink from or play in stagnant water. Finally, remember the power of good hygiene. Wash your hands thoroughly with soap and water. So there you have it, your very own prevention playbook. Go forth, be safe, and outsmart those microscopic ninjas.